But in that second half today, they were unprofessional. I start with the captain. You give the ball away here at Anfield, you run back. You don't stand still and start throwing your arms around. To be honest with you, half and things that I saw in that second half which were a disgrace. And I'm going to start with Bruno Fernandes because honestly, I've had enough of him throwing his arms around at his teammates. I've had enough of him not running back. He whinges at everybody. Going down, sort of, he got pushed in the chest and he goes down and holds his face. You know, he's got to put a captain's performance in out there. That wasn't a captain's performance by a Manchester United player. I think Erik ten Hag will deal with them very, very strongly in this won that result because they've lost 7-0 at Anfield in a Manchester United shirt, and that's
over a physical tussle with Anthony in his own box. And when I think Salah's scoring the goal at the other end, at the Kop end, I think Anthony is still walking up in Liverpool's half, his own half, sorry. And Fernandes did it a couple of times. Just someone skipped past him, he's holding his hands out. Not my problem.
Fernandes' body language today was not sure, it's disgraceful. Really talented boy.
There's something to
he's
like
your
about
captain. He's had so much talent, but his body language, waving his arms, not running back, you wouldn't be happy with him in your dressing room.
I've got the ball. I do like him.
Never begrudge a team that. They turn up at West Ham, I'm at the game. Not a circus is back in town at Man United. I was always wary of that when I was a player there. Keeping an eye on people, don't get carried away, because you know what this game can do to you. I see the players come here today. I see one or two players coming out in the second half, having a laugh and a joke. They won alone at Anfield, having a laugh and a joke with some of the Anfield staff, goalkeeping coach. I don't like to see all that rubbish. Do not like to see it. And I just think that circus can creep back into Man United, and the manager and the senior players have to keep an eye on that. Same with Old Trafford against West Ham the other night. A lot of nonsense before the game. A lot of presentations. I understand maybe one or two, but it was about 4 or 5.
That's for after the game.
There's a couple of players walking down the tunnel and having a laugh and a joke. You won alone at Anfield. You're here to work. It's a serious business. It's big boy stuff. Forget this laughing and joking rubbish. Now you talk about that in the second half, and lads are, again, throwing the towel in. Some expect to be laughing at the end of the game.
Can't beat a defender.
Right.
One-on-one. All he wants to do is come back inside. All he wants to do is take the mickey out of Dan Burn on the touchline in the final. And you know, I'm sorry, at the moment, I am not, and I'm not blaming Anthony for this, by the way. Sure. I'm just saying, having watched him recently, and I include the cup final, I am not having him.
You know, what's this Martinez is supposed to be the butcher or something? He didn't look like no butcher yesterday, you know.
It's very contrasting, isn't it? When Roy Keane must be watching that thinking his behaviour is so much in the opposite corner to where Roy Keane was. He wouldn't go down
before him.
And that's annoying, Jim, but is that the modern day player? Is that what we want? He's far from perfect. He can change, and Ten Hag has to try to change him. And if he can't, he has to go.
And you're not happy with Fernandes, Phil?
No, I've seen him stamp his feet before and that. Like when he's not had a decision go his way. I've seen him stamp his feet, and it's as though I'm just speechless almost. And I've been telling people it's coming, and also just to clip on the end of that, Liverpool should be embarrassed as well, because where did that come from?
That's a point.